Yo. This is a tour around Charlotte. So as promised, we're gonna hit up Fort Mill, and then we're gonna go through Pineville Matthews. So Fort Mill, if you take the back way, you know what I'm saying, where the flea market is at, you can it'll run you right into Pineville, and then Pineville run you right into Matthews. You understand? So we're gonna, go down there and I'm gonna show you what's up. I'm gonna put the camera on the dashboard so y'all can, get a good look. I'm testing out my headset. Like, I got a headset that I could put the camera right here on my forehead, and I'm gonna see if I could, do that view in the next video to see if it's a little bit more better. So like, say for example, if I point to like McDonald's and I put my head over there, pan my hand over my head over there, the camera will be on it, so you'll be able to see everything that I'm basically wanting to show you. All right, so let's get in the car and get busy. So we're about to get on 77 right now. I'm hoping to get through this video, man, because I usually have 2 batteries, right? So I got 2 batteries, and the battery that I have is at 48%. I don't know how in the world that battery got drained like that. And the other battery I have doesn't even work. I don't understand this. But anyway, we're gonna get through it. I think 48% is pretty decent. You know what I'm saying? We should be able to get through it. So we're on 77 going 77 south. On the left-hand side, if you can see all of that traffic, let me try to get over a little bit so y'all can see it. So 77 going north is backed up, and it's like 402. And it's already backed up. So we're gonna get off right here. So on the right hand side, you can as you can see, that's Carowinds. On the right hand side, you got Welcome to South Carolina sign. So we're gonna get off of exit 90, and that's Carowinds Boulevard. So hopefully we'll be able to get through this, man. I think we will. You know what I'm saying? With 48%. If we don't, then I'll go ahead and make this a part 1, and then I'll do the part 2 tomorrow. So as you can see, you got the Welcome to South Carolina sign. On the left-hand side is York County. So this is Fort Mill, basically. So if you go right, you'll be at Carowinds, and I say probably like 2 minutes, further down Carowinds Boulevard, you'll be at in Charlotte. So Carowinds sits, half of it sits in South Carolina, the other half sits in Charlotte. It's weird. I can't explain it, you know what I'm saying? But that's how they have the state line. South Carolina is Carowinds is half of it's in South Carolina, the other half is in North Carolina. And you'll see, like, when you make that right, when you make this right coming up, you'll see a sign that says Charlotte city limits. So right now, technically, we're in South Carolina, Fort Mill, South Carolina. Now, really, it's not too much to do in South Carolina. You know what I'm saying? Fort Mill, that is. I can't say whether it's a good place to live or not. I don't know about the race relations here. I don't know anything about the economy. The only time that I've came out here is when my washing machine and dryer didn't work. No, excuse me. I had to buy another washing machine because it just, conked out. So I would go to the actual, whatchamacallit, the laundromat to wash my clothes. So further up is Fort Mill. It's nothing but like houses. There's nothing spectacular up there, really. South Carolina is kind of like the suburbia of Charlotte, even though Charlotte has suburban areas, but for the most part, it's just one strip. Now, let me explain something to you. North Carolina, let me take this old link off because it's making all this noise. North Carolina and South Carolina is totally 2 different places. You'll be surprised. Like, it's a food line right up the street, right? Where I was telling you that laundromat is at. It's like the people that's the people that live in South Carolina, they're just totally different from people that are in North Carolina. It's a different culture. You know, South Carolina is a lot more laid back and relaxed. You're not gonna find a lot of things to do in South Carolina. The only thing, in my opinion, that South Carolina is good for, or that's known for rather, is Myrtle Beach. That's pretty much it. They say Columbia is a pretty decent place to visit. You know, you got the Geechees down there. No, not Columbia. I forgot where the Geechees are at. But they have culture. You know, I think it's Charleston, if I'm not mistaken. But correct me if I'm wrong, where the Geechees are at. Other than that, it's pretty much a place where you just, I don't know. I mean, you just pretty much, I was just checking my microphone to make sure everything's situated. My microphone, I have a wireless microphone, so you know, one of the squares is on top of the camera, and the other one is attached to my shirt. So I don't know if you can see on the left hand side, you got the 42 express bus. That bus takes you from downtown all the way up to here. But like I was saying, South Carolina is pretty much a relaxed area. You know, it's really not much to do. You know, the only thing that I've known South Carolina for is basically Myrtle Beach, you know. And of course, that's not year round. You got to go to the beach if it's hot. I mean, people do go when it's, you know, cold outside for some odd reason. I don't know, but you know, I don't do that. So right now we're still in Fort Mill. It gets country, you know. So if you want the country life, you know, be my guest. Knock yourself out. This is real country. This is real rural, R-U-R-A-L, if I'm spelling that right correctly. But this is a rural area, if I'm pronouncing it right. You know, if you want country, you know, this is country. You know, they're building a little bit, you know, being that Charlotte is becoming this big metropolitan area, and so many people are migrating. So they're building slowly but surely. They're building like new houses and stuff like that in this area. Of course, definitely. If you want a good price on a house, whether you're purchasing a house or rather you're renting a house, this is the best area to do that in, because of course it's going to be cheaper. You know, you're on the outskirts of the city of Charlotte. So you take this street right here. I don't even know the name of the street. Take this street down here. It takes you straight down into Pineville. It runs you straight into it. And then Pineville runs you straight into Matthews. So that's how we gonna kick it. You know what I'm saying? All I gotta do is stay straight on this street right here. So on the right hand side is the flea market. This is cluttered. Saturday and Sunday, you can get some of everything. You know, oils, incense, and all the rest of that stuff. So I'm gonna turn right here into this housing division right here, so let y'all see a little bit, you know, as far as dealing with these houses right here that they're building. And I'm just hoping that I have enough battery to, you know, show y'all everything. So this is a newly developed area. I don't think I could make a left right there. Like I said, they're slowly but surely building it up. You know, I don't know the name of this housing complex, a community or whatever. Well, I don't know. So these are pretty nice. You know what I'm saying? And these are brand new. They gotta be probably about 2 years old. You know. Yeah, these are pretty nice, man. Let me turn around, make my way to Pineville. I don't know the name of this community to tell you all, you know, where to go about, you know, as far as looking, you know, researching. I think it's called McCullough. So McCullough, MCCOUGH. Look up McCullough community or neighborhood in Fort Mill, South Carolina. McCullough. So these houses are pretty nice. And like I said, I mean, I'm pretty sure, I mean, they're gonna be pricey, you know, being that you got some land and plus you have a decent sized house. But personally, it's gonna be a lot more cheaper to live out here than in actual, you know, in Charlotte. So I know y'all can't see it because it's so far, but I can see the skyline from here, from uptown. So you're not far away from Charlotte. You're really not. You're a hop, skip, and jump away. You're really, so basically you could take 77 to get to Charlotte, or you can take this street right here and it'll run you into Pineville, and then, you know, you'll run across South Park area and Ballantyne area. That's Charlotte. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's called McCullough right here. Make this left, McCullough. You see it? So yeah, man, this is pretty decent. And as you can see, man, I'm not gonna go through the whole neighborhood because it's pretty big, as you can see. And we're on Rock Hill, Pineville Road. So it's McCullough, McCullough. Come on. So yeah, it's called McCullough. I don't know what it's called. McCullough Community. It's 704-962-3800. 704-962-3800. That's the number that you want to call to get some information about that community. So like I said, I mean, I don't go down here, so I really don't know too much about this area. I just know it's country. I mean, if you want the country living, I mean, you're gonna get it here. You know, definitely. And you know, if you're not the city person, then I would advise you not to move out here. Now, if you're the city person that's relocating, that you want, you know, just the calm and relaxed life, you know, then this is for you. You know, Fort Mill, Rock Hill, Pineville. So we should be entering into Pineville pretty soon, if we're not in it already. But this is you know, this is what you're getting. Yeah, we're in Pineville right now. So this is Pineville's downtown area. You got on the right hand side the police department, and this is the downtown area. Like, y'all have to understand, you got Charlotte, but then basically everything else is country. You know, your little country towns. You know, this is their downtown. And if this is what you want, you know, you got pizza, you got barbershop, you got, you know, restaurants. And this is pretty much it, man, you know. This is their downtown area, you know. They do have the mall. I think I showed y'all in Ballantyne video, the tour around Charlotte. I don't know what part it was, but whatever part it was that where I was showing you all Ballantyne. I showed you all the Carolina Place Mall, but we're gonna drive through there anyway. You know, they also have the Pineville Hospital. That's a pretty good hospital. You know what I'm saying? They're adding on to it as we speak. I had 2 of my children there. Yeah. And both times it was a nice experience. So if you ever, you know, are hurt or you need to have deliver a baby or whatever have you, you know, I would choose that hospital. And people from Charlotte can use it, you know what I'm saying? As long as you have, you know, Medicaid, health insurance or whatever, whoever's your, you know, insurance provider. So this area gets kind of, you know, like crowded, you know, especially around this time. You know, because people are leaving out of Charlotte. Really, Charlotte is the hub. Like everybody that lives around Charlotte or that lives in South Carolina, just about everybody that lives around Charlotte, you know, works in Charlotte, but doesn't live in Charlotte. They work in Charlotte, but they don't live in Charlotte. And a lot of them are, you know, people from South Carolina. So on the right-hand side, you have Carolina Place Mall. You know, I've been in that mall. It's pretty decent. I mean, I can't complain too much about it. I'm not a mall person. You know, I haven't shopped in the mall for years. You know, I do all my shopping online. It's just that plain and simple. You know, you got Red Lobster on the right-hand side, Olive Garden. So we're still in Pineville. And right up here on the left-hand side, you're gonna have Pineville Hospital. Now we're just going, this bridge right here that we're going under is 485. So you basically can get around. You know, living in the Pineville, Fort Mill, Rock Hill is very accessible to, on the left-hand side right here is the Pineville Hospital. So living in those areas is very accessible, you know, for you to get around, you know. To, like if you want to go to Charlotte, it's accessible. So, you know, left-hand side, you got all your eateries, you know, Krispy Kreme. That's the crack. That's crack to the Southerners. Crack cocaine, Bojangles. I think Manhattan has a Krispy Kreme now. You got all of these, on the left-hand side, you got all these restaurants and, you know, you got K&W Cafeteria. Over here on the right-hand side, you have your houses. Those are fairly old. You know, I don't really know anybody that stays like in this area right here because it's so cluttered all the time. It's never a moment. Well, there are times throughout the course of the day, but for the most part, it's always crowded in this area. Like we're doing pretty good right here. Really. On the left-hand side, you got your little Walmart. And that Walmart is not a super Walmart. It's like a grocery store type Walmart. So they don't sell oil and all the rest of that stuff. So this whole strip on the left-hand side is nothing but restaurants and stores and stuff like that. So as we're approaching this street, as we're crossing over this street right here, hold on, let me see. So let me see what the name of the street is, because I forgot. What is this? The light is green. What's up? Johnston Road. Okay, so Johnston Road, if you make a left on Johnston Road, you're gonna be into South Park. If you make a right on Johnston Road, you're gonna be into Ballantyne. See, this is what I'm saying. And now the traffic is starting to. So Johnston Road on the left will take you to South Park. Johnston Road on the right will take you to 485 and Ballantyne. So we're still in Pineville. Pineville is just a strip. It's a street. That's basically what it is. You know what I'm saying? So on the left-hand side, you got Chick-fil-A, you got Jack in the Box, you got McDonald's, you got this grocery store on the right-hand side called a Fresh Market. It's similar to, if y'all are not familiar with the Fresh Market, it's similar to Whole Foods. It's kind of like a in-between grocery store. Like they have organic stuff and then they got the bad stuff. So, but they're pretty good grocery store. I shop there here and there. So Carmel Road, the same thing. Ballantyne on the right, left going straight up is you're going into South Park. Let's see now. We're on Pineville Matthews Road right now. So I don't know, like, see, so some of you all are like from out of state, of course, you know, that want to move here and that's interested in the area. So basically, Pineville is nothing but like a strip. So you got the Marquise Apartments right here on the right. It's just a strip. That's all it is. It's not like what you may think Charlotte is. it's not like a big area. Pineville is just, it's a strip. And on the right hand side and the left hand side, they have, you know, stores and restaurants, and then they have like apartments. Mostly they have apartments. You know, you have the retreat at McClipland Creek. I don't recommend that. I was looking for apartments, and they didn't get, I think they got like a 3 out of 5 stars. I don't play that. My joint gotta be 4.5 to 5 out of 5 stars for me to live in an apartment. And I stopped the apartments, man. You know, I just couldn't do it. So on the left hand side, they got the golf course. And then they got this big mega church on the right. We're gonna approach it soon. But this is pretty much it, you know, as far as dealing with Pineville. You know, I would take you all to different housing communities, but it's a couple out here. You know. Oh, I'm gonna take you all to this joint. Ah, man, let me see. I'm gonna take you all straight to Matthews, and then I'm gonna take you all to this joint that's in a cut. Hopefully my battery will last that long. If not, I'll just do a video on it. And they got their own grocery store, their own little area, pizzas, shop, and all of that stuff. And really nobody, there goes the big mega church on the right hand side. I don't know if y'all see that. But really nobody knows about the area. I ran into the area by mistake. It was like, whoa, 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 whoa. How did this happen? It's like you going into another world. Straight up, I'm not even lying. Living in that area. So that joint in the cut is off of Ray Road. You make this left right here. Hopefully I have enough battery to show you all. So you make this left right here. But Charlotte has, well, I guess they would consider, no, Ray Road going further up to the left, it would be South Park area. So this is basically it, man. I mean, you got, like I said, you have houses. Now in this area, it is expensive because you basically have mansions in this area, you know, the bigger houses. And some of these communities I can't even go into because they're gated, you know. So right hand side, they got, you know, got a park over there. But this is Pineville. This is just a strip, man. You know, like I said, they have housing developments over here, communities and stuff like that. You gotta have some nice. You gotta have a nice piece of change, you know, to live out here. The golf course is on the left hand side. You can't just you know, some people be on some. Here go the traffic. Some people be on, you know, email me and like, yo, what can I do with $800 a month? What? 800? You try? So you telling me that you want to pay $800 a month? Oh, I'm telling you, you're gonna be living on Betty's Ford Road. You could pay that, but you're gonna be living in the hood. And it's not, yo, let me tell you something off the rip, because I'm not knocking the hood whatsoever. It's nothing wrong with living in the hood. There's nothing wrong with it, as long as you know that there are gonna be consequences at times, and you're gonna have to deal with them. Me, on the other hand, I don't wanna deal with that. I don't wanna come out of my house and knowing that anything can go down at any given time. Now, not all hoods are like that. You see what I'm saying? But at the same time, I'm not willing to take the risk. So you got the golf course on the left hand and the right hand side. It's traffic because for some odd reason they got one lane. And this is what I'm talking about, man. Sometimes with Charlotte or Pineville, Matthews, and the surrounding areas, Indian Trail, they'll block one lane off. Like, why they can't just do this work at night when it's really not that much traffic? Why would they do this shit like at 4:30 in the afternoon? It doesn't make sense. This is messing up the flow of traffic. People trying to get, it's 4:25, right? People trying to get home. People that work from 9 to 5 are trying to get home because guess what? It's the weekend. They want to wind down. They might want to sip on some wine. They want to order out maybe a pizza, get something for their children. They want to sit down and watch TV or watch a movie with their wives. Wives. Well, some people are in a polygamous relationship. So wife. So that's what I'm saying. Why do this now? And another thing too, you could do this on the weekend. So they go to golf course on the right. As you can see, man, it costs to stay out here. It costs to stay out here, man. As you can see on the right-hand side, look at the houses. And it's a red light up here, so that makes it even worse. I don't even know what they doing, man. But trust and know. If you all live out here, just expect one day and this happens all the time. Yo, this happens in Uptown too, the Highway 277. They're quick to block off exits. You trying to get off and they're like, oh no, you can't get off at this exit because we're doing such and such type of work. And in the news, they don't let you know that. Like I look at the news every day. So if they said, for example, we're blocking off of exit 220, for you to get off at Midtown. On the news, if they said that, guess what? I would be aware of it, but they never say that. They never announce that. They'll talk about traffic. Get over, man. They'll talk about traffic, and and like if any accidents occurred on such and such street, but they never talk about like them blocking exits and stuff like that. Look at this. This is crazy. So right here on the right, you have, Harris Teeter, Bed Bath and Beyond, and a bunch of different stores and stuff like that. I would take y'all in there, but I already took you when we did Valentine. So you got Bexley Apartments on the left-hand side, Panera Bread on the right. I'm gonna go in one of these communities to show you all. Let me just go up here in the Matthews and show you all that before my battery runs out. Right here is Providence. So Providence crosses over Pineville Matthews Road. Providence, you gotta have bread to stay there. So Providence extends all the way from Ballantyne all the way into Uptown. So you can take Providence Road straight up and you're gonna run right into Uptown. You'll be like around Midtown area. So like I said, this is basically a strip. And that's all Pineville Matthews is. It's just one big strip. That's it. And you have houses on the right hand side. You have different, you gotta have some money to stay over here. Now we're going into Matthews. So yeah, this is where, you gotta have some money to stay over here. I don't have that type of money. So if you keep on going straight out, if I'm not mistaken, this runs you into East Independence Boulevard. So you have right here Providence Court on the left-hand side. Nice houses, man. Nice houses, but I can't afford it. But if you have that type of money, you can stay out here. So as you can see on the right-hand side, you got Matthews city limit. So we're in Matthews right now. It's no biggie, man. I came out here a couple of weeks ago, probably about a month or two or whatever, and shot at their range. They have a range out here. Range is pretty nice. It's relaxed. It's cool. But I mean, would I stay out here? No. First of all, I couldn't afford it. Let me just say that. Let me just put that out here. So even if I wanted to stay out here, could I afford to stay out here? No. So here goes the Matthews welcomes you sign on the right-hand side. But this is basically it. I was trying to tell you all that. It's just like a strip. And on the right-hand side, they have houses. Right on the left-hand side, they have houses. But you have to have money to live out here, man. You can't just, I'm going to take you to downtown real quick. And then if I have enough battery, I'm going to take you all to the area that I was telling you about. That's in the cut off of Ray Road. Hopefully I will. You know what I'm saying? All I need is like 20% of battery, and I'm good. So, you got houses on the left hand and the right hand side. I don't know how much these houses are per se. I would assume like 300,000 to a half. $300,000 to $500,000 houses. Maybe more than that. I'm just assuming that, and trust me, the area, man, it's it's kind of like, I can't explain it. Like, you may have a house that's $300,000, but then right next to that house that's $300,000, you may have a house that's 1.5 million. You never know. But I mean, if you have the money to stay out here, it is what it is. But you talking about $800 a month, $1,200 a month? No. You better come to stay out here and you renting. You better, I say anywhere between $2,500 to $5,000 a month. I think that's how much these houses are going for if you're renting. Now, if you're trying to own a house out here, I'd say anywhere between $300,000 to $2 million. So I'm just being real. Like, it's just certain areas that, you thinking it's small country towns or whatever have you. Some of them, like Pineville, Matthews, as you go closer, you get closer into Charlotte, it's not cheap. Especially if you have access, like Providence, Ray Road, in that area, they're gonna tax you. They're gonna hit you in the head. Let me make this left right here, take y'all up to like the downtown area. So this is like their strip. Far as dealing with their downtown area. And I know some of y'all may say, man, it sounds like you're not too happy doing this tour. It's not that, man. It's just that I want to show y'all things that's going to kind of like excite you all. But then I got to do my job if you all ask me to go somewhere. Like prime example, I had somebody, ask me to go to Concord, and I was trying to tell them, it's nothing out there like that. But I mean, they gave me the gas money, and I'm not going to take somebody's money and not do the job. That doesn't make sense. And it's not fair to the person that asked me to do the job. You understand? So I wound up doing it, but it was just kind of like, all right, I'm gonna get it done. And this is the same way. It's not too much to see. For those that can afford this area, I'll come back and go through the houses and stuff like that. But if you can't afford this, then what's the point of me like driving through and like sightseeing or something? I don't know. It just doesn't make sense. I'm just showing you all like the basic, area. So we're on Monroe Road, Monroe Road will run you into Charlotte. You know, so this is basically, oh, I should have made that right. Ah, man, this is taking me, okay. I'm gonna go back up, go back down, because this is Matthews, but the area that I wanted to show you all is the other way, the opposite way. The downtown area. I guess at least they say that this is the downtown area, but I mean, it is what it is, you know. Could y'all hurry up? Because I'm a little excited to show y'all that the area that's in the cut. And they have, the houses are not gonna be cheap over there either, but I think they have houses and apartments, if I'm not mistaken. So you can actually catch the bus, it's 27M. So you can catch the bus out here if you don't have a car and you want to live out here, you can catch the bus. Or if you want to work out here, you know, you can catch the bus. Other than that, you know, you definitely need a car. I would tell anyone that want to move down here, you know, you want a car. That's what you want. You want to be able to get around, and in order to get around and get to your destination as quick as possible, you definitely want a car, because the bus is gonna get you there, but it ain't gonna get you there like you think it's gonna get you there. You know, you're gonna have to wait all day. I'm pretty sure you all have, you know, your local public transportation, you know, as far as dealing with the buses and that, you know, that's in your area and everything. So basically, you're gonna have to wait on the bus. The bus is gonna be anywhere. Well, the buses in Charlotte and that'll take you in Pineville, they're fairly decent. You know, probably a 20-minute wait, 20-minute wait, depends on where you live at in the area. You know, other than that, they have express buses as well, but the express buses don't run on weekends. They only run Monday through Friday. And express buses, they'll pretty much, they cost a little bit more. When I didn't have a car, I used to catch the Still Creek express bus. And the express bus, they don't stop at local stops. Some of the buses do stop at local stops, but for the most part, the express bus is there to, like, take for example, Still Creek. It got on the highway and passed a lot of stuff, and then got off at South Tryon, and it went up, and it skipped some exits, some of the stops. You know what I'm saying? The local stops. But they only run, you know what I'm saying, on a weekday, not the weekend. So you see the sign, Matthews welcomes you. This is basically what you're getting. It's the basics. I see that I don't have that much battery. So what I'm gonna do is that in the cut joint, because I'm gonna run out. That in the cut joint, I'm gonna do it on another video. But I'm gonna take y'all down here. This is basically what you're getting, man. I was trying to tell y'all that, you know, but hey, I gotta do what the people ask me to do. Or the person asked me to do. This is pretty much no different from, let me make this, because this is the downtown at the left, taking a left. What I'll do is I'll turn around and show you the downtown. But yeah, man, I mean, it's what you see is what you get. You know, every area is not gonna be Charlotte, even remotely close to it. You know, you got Charlotte, and Charlotte is the city, you know, the city life. And then you have the surrounding towns or smaller cities, I guess, such as your Pineville, Matthews, your Indian Trail, and the likes. And with that, I want to make this left so bad. And I am going to make this left. I'm just going to cut in front of her. So with that, it's like so Charlotte is like somewhat close to Atlanta. We just don't have as many surrounding counties or towns as Atlanta has. So you would look at it like Atlanta has Dunwoody, Alpharetta, Sandy Springs, College Park. You know, Charlotte has Indian Trail, Pineville Matthews, etc., etc. We just don't have as many as Atlanta has, but basically we have surrounding little towns like this. So this is what you're gonna get. If this is what you want, then this is what you're gonna get. Me personally, there's no way in the world I would live out here, because this is like 1960 to me. But they got, you know, the pizza pill on the right. They got the bar, you know, bars and stuff like this. I mean, I guess if you're into it, if this is your thing, you know, they got the Charlotte bus that comes through here. If this is your thing, then yeah, it is what it is. You know, I guess if I'm not doing anything and somebody said, let's go hang out on Pineville Matthews, like the downtown strip, and it was a nice restaurant or a bar or something, see on the right hand side, you got your bars and stuff. I don't know, maybe I would if I'm not doing anything, I guess. I mean, I don't know. I don't know how I would, I don't know. Let me see, let me make this left right here. Cause I see it got like a little area with, so I guess in here is like little shops and stuff. I guess this is new, at least it looks new to me. I don't know. I don't even know anybody that lives in Matthews, you know. So I guess this is like the little chill spot, I guess. This is nice, you know. You got Matthews Lofts at the north end. So I guess these are like apartments. Well, that's pretty much it, man. That's it, man. I'm gonna go ahead and turn around. And yeah, man, we're gonna do this in the cut video. I hate old cars, man. I hate seeing them. Yeah. We're gonna do the in the cut video. The next one, we're gonna do that one. You know, but I mean, hey, listen, man, listen, let me tell you this. I'm not knocking anyone that wants to live out here. If that's your stilo, that's your stilo. Me, I'm more of a city person, you know? I don't like living in places where it's country. I just can't see myself living in Pineville Matthews, and even if I could afford it, it's not me. It's like as I'm driving back from this area, back into this area, it's like, it's just so, why? It's like, so why? What? This reminds me of like the Andy Griffith show, and that's what it reminds me of. It's like, why? But the 27M you can take out here. This is like I'm pretty sure Matthews is a place where everybody knows everybody. Like if they don't know who you are, they definitely know your mother. What? Now it's one of them. Like it's one of them cities or the towns. I guess I don't know. Whatever town, city, whatever. Right? It's one of those places where they're like, "What's your last name?" Yeah, man, I knew that was gonna happen. So my battery is at like 10%, and it's giving me, it cut off, but it's kind of rigged it a little bit. It's giving me an extra 10% and that's it. So I just want to sound off correctly. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, you know, as I was saying before we get off, because it's going to cut off again. Yeah, to each his own, man. You know, it's one of these cities that it's like, you know, they ask you your last name. You got Max Speed Sport at the on the right. Max Speed Shop. It's a restaurant. You know, they got one in Uptown too. You got on the left hand side, you know, the post office. But yeah, it's one of those towns that, you know, they ask you what's your last name. You Matthews? Oh, I know your family. You know, I used to go to school with your family. I know your father. I know your mother. It's one of those towns. Now, if you into, you know, that type of stuff, then hey, knock yourself out. Other than that, nah, I can't do it. I can't do it, man. These may be some affordable houses on the right hand side. Maybe, you know, because they're older. Other than that, man, I just want to sound off correctly and let y'all know, you know, man, it's been a pleasure. I hope that I showed you around and that you enjoyed the video for what it's worth. There's more tours coming up. The next one will be the one I was telling you about, like the area that's in the cut. Other than that, you know, if you all need me to go anywhere else, just hit me off with a couple, you know, dollars as far as dealing with gas money. And I'll go wherever you want me to go. The Cash App, PayPal will be in the description box. Other than that, let me make this right here. And if it cut off, I don't care. It's called Greylock community. I just want to show y'all something, you know, in the area. If it cut off, it cut off. I don't care. If it does, I want you to like, comment, subscribe, and definitely share the video. But this is Greylock community. So you getting these houses, man. These houses is pretty expensive. I'm taking it that these houses are anywhere between let me turn around because this sun is hitting the camera and I know y'all can't like really see the houses that way. So let me turn around, man. These houses are, let me make this left right here so y'all can get some better look at the houses. To me, it looks like these houses are anywhere between, I say 3 to 6 bedrooms. So I mean, if you all can afford this, I mean, hey, it is what it is. You're not getting much, as you can see, you're not getting much yard unless you have a corner house like the one that's on the left right here. Oh, this is a cul-de-sac. Oh, and they have it looks like, yeah, they have a 4-mile walk. So that's the entrance right there. And that's another thing too, I forgot to tell you, I failed to mention. Charlotte has a lot of walk, I don't know what you may call it, but you know, places where you could just walk for miles upon miles. It's sort of like how, if y'all are familiar with Atlanta and Metro Atlanta, it's sort of like how Roswell has that walkway where it leads all the way into Alpharetta. That's the same thing that Charlotte has. They have a bunch of them. You know, like you could walk for miles upon miles, or you could, you know, bike. So yeah, man, this is nice, you know, but you're not getting that much space, you know, as far as yard. Basically, you're just getting a lot of house, you know, if that makes sense. You know, you're gonna have your big bedrooms, your big living rooms, but pretty much you're not gonna get in the yard, you know. So if you used to having a big front and backyard, you're not getting that. As you can see, the houses are like really close together, and you're not getting that much yard. But you are getting, you know, a decent sized house. Let me make this right here. It's a cul-de-sac right here, but you know, we're gonna go down there and just check it out. I'm gonna also take y'all to Providence so y'all can see like the mansions, and if you know if y'all got money for that, then you know I'll take you down to there. But these are the houses, and they're pretty much decent, you know. But yeah, man, I stick to Still Creek. I'm not really going anywhere else. That's just my cup of tea. you know. Outside of Still Creek, what other area? I would choose University. I would live in South Park, but South Park is expensive, and plus it gets really cluttered in that area. But I would consider it. I don't, I guess. Still Creek is more my steez. You understand? So that's the thing, man. I'm surprised this battery is still lasting. It hasn't cut off yet. But yeah, since it hasn't cut off just yet, I'm gonna go ahead and end it. So right here, I'm gonna get back on 485, and that's that. Hey, like, subscribe, and definitely share this video.